Yada because of Discord Orb. Oh, if you die to this May. Nice. Still should be high grounds. No way! As Zen, you want to play here. I would... again, like, this is map knowledge stuff. I say this a lot. Like, just knowing where to set up. Next time you play this map, you'll probably do better just by knowing. Stand here. Alternatively, if you're running goats, stand here. But pretty much just stand here. Standing here is asking to die. Yeah, set up high grounds. I guess I'll use some coaching.
About doing that,
are you on my Discord?
I was like, do I go high ground or be with my team?
High grounds. Oh, high grounds. You can drop to your team very easily, right? Like, it is very easy to go from here to here. It's not so easy to do the other thing. So if a monkey jumps on this little formation you guys going on right here, you're going to get zapped without him even trying to. But if you're here, he has to try to go for you, at which point then you drop and your Kree can flashbang him and whatever. But your Kree should also be high ground with you, but details. Pretty sure you deleted my code from the thing without reviewing it. That's because the new patch dropped, which meant I could plug it in and nothing would happen. I unfortunately wasn't able to get to them all. Yeah, so here, you get hit by the pile driver, the fire strike, completely unnecessarily. Like, you get down to, like, 1 HP without needing to. But look, we can still shoot the Reinhardt from here. We can still shoot the Reinhardt. Still shoot the Reinhardt, yeah. High grounds. Even if you don't, like, know why, go high ground anyway. Because it's easy. If nothing else, it's easier to drop than it is to go up.
That's fair. Oh,
right. I forgot it works that way. Yeah, unfortunate. Yes, high grounds. Yum. Okay. No, not this high ground.
There's a part in this match that upsets me so much.
You'll have to point it out to me when we get there. Also, nice Discord on the ball. One of the reasons ball isn't... Okay, ball is OP, but one of the reasons he's not more OP is because of Zenyatta, because of Discord Orb. Oh, if you die to this May. Nice. Still should be high grounds. No way! This ball is fuming.
Yeah, dude, that tree saved my butt. It was the best.
Hang on. Oops, that's not what I wanted. So I think I can do...
Oh, goodness.
Oh, shoot, I can't do that.
I'm gonna put that in a YouTube video, because that is just insane.
Let's see, someone clip this. Boing, boing, boing. My man's at the jump zone, holy cow. You were not going off the map here. You were absolutely not going off the map. Very nice. Good tech by you. Good tech by you. I don't know if I got any comp coms for this patch. I can play one right now. Go for it.
I should not have survived.
Or I potentially might end up ending the stream. I have some things to do. But I am doing a diamond or 12-hour stream tomorrow, so tune in for that. And then stream schedule is now released Thursday and Saturday. So you know when to catch me live to get coaching. I actually really like this angle from you. I went all the way to the beginning.
Here?
Yeah. Okay. This one we get booped. Boing boing. That ball is so mad. Anyway. Okay. We're hit by the pile driver. This angle right when they try to go underneath.
Oh, you mean that? Okay.
Yes, this. Except for the fact, so we can check their ball, right? Like, we have Discord on ball, which means we have wall hacks on him. We can see he's there. It's like, oh, well, you can't boot me. Come here and shoot the Reinhardt safely. If we ever hear the ball, tuck in quickly. Yeah, I don't mind this angle. With the key thing being that we can run away. But here we're a little too close. We can get shot from here, 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 and here. Literally, we have cover from absolutely nowhere. So just back up a little bit and play here. Alternatively, keep playing here and just own this ball. But, yeah. I don't mind the single. It's an aggressive one, but I like it. So, like, this Reinhardt has to back up and get healing and hold shield because of you. He does not want to be doing that. He wants to be pressing W. Okay, here's where we need to be playing up top so that we're safer. Alright, like, if we're at this stairway, we can back up fairly easily.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I should have backed up a lot.
Yeah.
On the high ground.
Zen does not want to get close to things. Keep backing.
I also should.
We got one shot here. That's unfortunate. I was gonna say, like, if you don't get one shot, you probably just pop Transcendence. Because first point is so extremely good. I would say right now, don't die without using Transcendence. Yeah. I think
I do.
Yeah, you do. This is definitely a worthwhile play from you. It's like, now they're gonna have EMP, right? But who knows if the enemy gets good enough follow-up, right? Like, you might not even need Transcendence. Also, the Junkrat couldn't one-shot you if you were on high ground, which wouldn't force res. Means they can res someone else. Anyway. Nice, we win those. Oh, kill the Mercy, kill the Mercy. Nice. Your positioning isn't great. Like,
Zen.
huh?
Proof I can play Zen.
No kidding. Like, this is pretty good. Like, you stay away from the Nano Reinhardt. You kill the Mercy instead of the full HP Reinhardt with a Mercy Pocket and a Nano Boost. Like, you use Transcendence to clutch up instead of only using it for the thing you're countering, air quotes. Like, I love using Transcendence to clutch. Oh, no. Yeah, we don't peek those.
That was the part that triggered me so hard.
Bro, he's just waiting.
Bro, I was baited. I was baited.
He's just waiting. We go again. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
Hey, at least on his point of view, he had the right angle this time.
True. Yeah, we don't peek those, but that's kind of funny. Go main, charge a volley up. Discord the Reinhardt. Orb's already on the Sigma. Kill the Junkrat. Or shoot at him at least. Okay, now we kill the ball.
Right here, when I'm first coming back from point to go help my Sigma, I didn't know whether to go in there and help him or to stay out, so I was just like, at this point, just die on point.
Stay out. And I'll explain why. I won't just say, oh, stay out. Like, I'll explain why. So, there is...
Well, because we hold the point, don't we?
I don't know. Probably not, if I'm looking at the fact that this is 20 minutes long. So, there's 3 reasons why you don't go with him. Thing number 1, he's full health. And while you can't see his health bar, you can see he's only mildly yellow, which means he's pretty healthy, right? He's fine. Thing number 2, look at the point progress. We don't need to contest it until it's here. Like, 99.9 is when we want to contest it. I think it's fine that Sig's going in here. Actually, no, it's not. For the same reason I don't want you going to point. And that is this. Your ult charge. You almost have Transcendence. The enemy doesn't have anything. They're coming up on Valk. Valk is not a good ultimate. You should be able to clutch this up if we just let this tick, 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 go into the last second with Transcendence. Right now,
oh my gosh, I
just
didn't
build
think of
Transcendence.
that.
Yep, that's the key. That's the key here.
I could have held that entire point by myself just with Trans.
Yep. We just let this tick away. We farm Transcendence. We can maybe kill this Junkrat. I wouldn't say you quote unquote should. We definitely should have killed the Ana when she got lifted up in the flux. And when the ball comes back at us, we can probably kill him as well. All right, so we hit him with the Discord Orb. Whereas we're not going for him. Right here, we should have been able to kill the Ana. Okay, she dies anyway because of Discord Orb. We need to spam I need healing and turn her around and shoot the ball.
I'm not used to that anymore because I don't trust Bronze to heal me.
Well, they're not going to heal you if you don't spam I need healing. But if you do spam I need healing, they might.
At least I did my job, right?
Ooh, okay, we're alive. Yeah, see, let's go back to the when we go to points.
Bro, that junk's stupid spam.
Yeah, we maybe could have killed him, or at least pressured him out by shooting him once.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I should have spammed him up top.
So when we go to point, so for the last 15 seconds, the only thing I've looked at is this little square right here, or the little circle, that shows how many of your teammates are on point. You absolutely did not need to be on point here. So do you die to the ball because your Mercy doesn't heal you? Sure. Like, yeah, you did. Even if you weren't on point, you probably die anyway.
I didn't. Oh, I see what you're saying now.
But we don't need to be on point. Remember, don't worry about the objective. We are contesting it 0% harder. We accomplish physically nothing by being here versus being here, right? So if instead of going to point, the ball boops us and we still like back up this way, our Mercy doesn't heal us, but we're here, right? Right where the camera is. Now imagine we get rezzed here versus where you actually get rezzed. Okay, wait for it. Res comes in now. We're there. Junkrat one-shots us and our body goes to Narnia. Whee!
Oh my gosh, that made me so mad.
Once again, the Junkrat cannot kill us if we're here. Which means if we get rezzed here, once again, look where our ult charge is. Even though our Mercy didn't heal us, she on her own, this bronze Mercy, made the decision to res you. You just need to be in a good spot to get rezzed. Which doesn't even have to be your thought process. Your thought process just needs to be, I do not need to be on point. Right? We can give up so much percentage here. It doesn't matter until the last tick. Or, well, 29% or 32, I guess, right before the first tick. And then right before the last tick. Those are the only spots that actually matter. So, don't go to point. Just stay here. The Mercy happens to res you. You shoot, like, 2 more shots. Get Transcendence. And probably save your Mei, I think. At the very least, you save both of your tanks. And your Mercy. And probably your Torb. Even though he was anti, I think you probably saved him anyway. Just because, like, your tanks are able to push up. So, yeah, just... please do not stand on point. Notepad. Then, don't stand on point. Pretty much never stand on point, honestly, like, at all. Like, pushing payload is one thing, but, like, when there's, like, a capture point, don't stand there. Ever.
Or both.
So, the fact is, there's 2 spawns, right? There's this one right here, which is for first point. This is what is referred to as close spawn. Close spawn. Gotta move my fingers so it shows up on camera, right? And then there's long spawn, you know, the opposite of close. Where this one is... We're just gonna go to outer space real quick. Okay. We are officially in outer space. Okay, here we go. So, there's this spawn here. And then where's this one? Here. Right? So, for this first fight... Let me get my bearings, actually. Okay, here we go. So there's this spawn here, and then there's this spawn here. Right, so the first fight you want to take is right here. We're going to do that in different color. The first fight you want to take is here. The next fight you want to take is here, at this corner. Right, those are the only 2 spots you want to take a fight on second. But, so this is called close spawn, and you spawn here when you still have objective A. But since you lose it, and then your Mercy spawns, your Mercy's all the way back here. She has to go through here to get to you, whereas the rest of your team does this. You see the difference between close spawn and long spawn? Massive difference. Because your Mercy gets long spawn, you cannot take this first fight. This first yellow box.
I see what you're saying now.
You absolutely physically cannot take that fight unless you have, like, 5 ultimates, and the person that's in spawn is... Widowmaker. I don't know why you'd run a Widow on this point. But if that's like... Or Soldier might be a good example, because he has Sprint and also isn't that good of a character. But if it's like a Soldier or something, you can maybe get away with it. But when you're running Mercy Zen, and it's your Mercy that's in spawn, you cannot fight here. Absolutely not. If your team is going to fight there, you need to commit to this, and the cart needs to stop right here until your entire team is dead before it starts pushing again. If that happens, then you get the second fight. But you guys are still here, and you're still alive. You have a guy in spawn. you're not getting a second fight. It's over. We don't get this first fight because our Mercy's dead. But then we don't all die on cart while the cart is still right here at this first corner, which means the cart pushes to here before we all die, which means we don't get a second fight either. So it's just over. Like, we don't get a fight here. I know we used Transcendence, they used Valk or something. There's not a team fight that happened. No team fight happened on seconds at all. It was just them chasing stagger kills the entire time. Because either we take this first fight with all 6 teammates, they get close spawn, or we take the second fight where all 6 teammates, or 1 teammate even, gets long spawn, and we group up and take the second fight. So,
Legend.
hang on. How much? We get down to 1 hit point, don't we?
Yes. I'm pretty sure I get killed here, though.
1 hit point. Oh my gosh.
I'm a legend.
True. Discord the Mercy.
We should have won that. We should have won that. I carried it.
You did. You killed 2. Discord the Ana.
And then we lose. I don't know why.
Kill the Ana. Oh, the Ana should not. Oh no. Keep chasing the Ana.
I tried to kill her twice. She wouldn't die.
We definitely should have killed the Ana there. Still kill her. You can still kill her. Nice. You get her. Okay. So now, here's where we get that second fight we were talking about. Okay. So the yellow triangle is here, right? The yellow. I drew it as a square. But really what it actually looks like is... It looks like this. Right? This is kind of the area that we fight in. Is on this corner. So now we get this second fight because you and your Sig clutch up. Which is good. That's exactly what you should do, is shoot people, right? Like, I'm not going to tell you to just run away. Like, shoot people, but make sure you stay alive. At this point, I'd go high ground. The enemy doesn't have, like, a hit scan. If they have, like, a Kree or something, this is really dangerous. But since they don't, go up there. Alternatively, play back here. All the way back here. What is your Mercy doing? Ignore the ball. Okay, they get tired. That's it. No ults. Please do not ult. Please, no.
Talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the Mercy. Hang on, we got a res. The only problem is our...
So here's where I kept telling my tanks and DPS to keep looking at the top, because I knew that we had an issue up there with the junk, and we were not taking care of any of those problems until the end.
Well, in that case, you need to shoot him. Like, even just shooting him once can make a big difference. Also, the fact that we get res and supercharger suddenly makes this winnable. That Ignite is so big. I'd use Transcendence to keep your horse alive. Yep, kill her. Horse, you're... Okay, you should have popped Trans there. The Orisa.
Oh.
Okay, so all of this is so far so good. One of my favorite moments playing Zen happened on Havana. It's the bridge right at the end of third. You cross the bridge and then get into, like, that final point where it's overtime. We also have Bongo, which your Bongo's now over, but whatever. We have Bongo. I had Transcendence. What did I do? I literally pressed W into the enemy backline and killed 4 people because no one bothered to look at me. If anyone had looked at me, I pressed Q. My team now has 300 healing per second. Like, there is no way for me to get the bad end of that short of getting one shot. But we don't get one shot here. We do that. As soon as that shield goes down, pop Transcendence. Yeah. If we pop Transcendence here, we should win, right? It's a Sombra and a Junkrat. If we're still alive, right? Our team's all full health. Our Mercy can be damage boosting. Oh, we get res. Pop Transcendence. Pop Transcendence. Aw. I don't think we get res in time. Okay, we definitely could have saved our Torbjorn, though. It's still winnable, actually. Please don't C9. There's no way we lose this.
1 second off from saving my Orisa. 1 second.
No, their spawns come back in now. Yeah, we lose. Yep, another tire.
Yeah, they have a comeback.
Yep, if we pop Transcendence the first time, I think we win.
Could have won that, yeah.
Yep. I'm amazed that we even got this fight at all. Like, generally speaking, that point just doesn't exist. But... Okay. As Zen, you want to set up back left. Back left has the best sightlines for you. You can dip back into spawn if you need. And if you push aggro, you have nice sightlines here and nice sightlines here if you go aggro. But yeah, play left side. Right side is also really open to... The enemy can... This is actually an interesting concept that I've never don't think I've ever really mentioned here. Let's see. Okay. Wait, hang on. It didn't do the thing. Oh, shoot. I forget it does that. That's really frustrating. Anyway, so the enemy can flank you here without you seeing them. But if they go this way to flank you, notice they have to cross the choke here and also your sight line. That inherently makes this a safer place to play, right? Because their backline, notice their backline, or if like a Kree were to flank you, is very close to right here. Whereas right here, they have to go much, much further, and they have to walk pretty much past your team in order to get to this spot. Right. That's something I haven't like talked about. Is like why this left side is better to play, but this left side is better to play, and this is why. They have to cross the choke and go all the way down here to see you, right? Notice that this segment right here, there's two segments. There's segment 1 and segment 2, and then over here, there's segment 1 and segment 2. This segment 2 is where you can see them. Segment 2 is where you can see them. This segment 2 is much, much longer than this one. So you have a greater time responding. You have more time to respond to them, more time to shoot them. Yeah, left side. And even if, like, I don't expect you to respond and be like, where did the sightlines affect enemy flanks? Like, I don't expect that to be your thought process. It's definitely not my thought process. But now you know this left side, right? And you can, like, play in here, typically, right? So you can shoot anyone this way, and then shoot anyone this way, and then shoot anyone this way, and go back to spawn if you need, right? You don't want to play that left side. Attempt combo with the halt. That's nice. Yeah. So this is something that I think we talked about with Ana. Go stand on point. How is that the only thing I've mentioned? Actually, that's the only thing I've mentioned with your Zenyatta is don't stand on point. Hang on. Okay. Your Zen's pretty clean. That's all I've got for you so far.
Wait, besides stand on point, my Zen's actually pretty clean.
Yes, I'm a fan of your Zen. Hang on.
I'm the new Jonak, people.
True. I believe in you. Okay, find a safe place to float. Float there. I would say stand, but you don't stand. You float. Sure. It's like we're kind of like we come out this right door, right? And then we come over here and we kind of shoot this ball, and then we come over here and try to shoot this Junkrat, and we come over here and try to shoot here, and then we like come back over here. We're all over the place. The problem.
I remember the honor concept.
Yeah, we're. Oh shoot, that's not the thing.
So play less aggressive, basically.
No, because what we're doing isn't aggression, per se. I like aggression. Bad positioning. So.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, because, like, we go here, and then we go here, and then we go here, and then we go here. Like, we're all over the place. And the entire time, we're right here, where the enemy can see us. We're here, where the enemy can see us. Here, right? Like, they can see us.
I could have done a lot more had I been in a better sight line.
Pretty much. Yep. So, alternatively, if we stand here, right, we can still, like, we can actually kill the Ana right here. One good orb kills the Ana. Right, we can still shoot the Junkrat. If we need to, we can step further out here, but we're not on point close to the Reinhardt and the Junkrat, right? Junkrat from right here can realistically one-shot us, minus the main in his face. He can realistically just shoot us and we die. Here, nah, not really. Junkrat cannot one-shot us from this far away. And a really good play here. So this that we just talked about is bad positioning. Aggression would look like this. Oh, there's a Sombra up here, but details. Aggression would look like this. This sightline, this is probably where I would be. Because I recognize that their Junkrat and their Mercy are over here, and their Ball's in spawn. Because he died, and we saw it in the kill feed. Which means... Oh, and Sombra doesn't have EMP, which means, you know, we're kind of free to do whatever. Which means, what is this 1 HP Ana gonna do? Nothing. We just kill her, and then we kill the Reinhardt, right? Like, standing here, so good. That would be aggression. This, yeah, not as much.
So are you saying I should have done the aggressive, what's the word I'm looking for?
The aggressive play, the aggressive positioning?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, here, we're kind of asking to be shot without doing too much. And we're not safe. That's the big thing, is we're not safe at all. But if we're here, we're kind of safe. What's the enemy Reinhardt going to do to us here? Walk at us? We just walk backwards. Like, what's he going to do? But like here, Junkrat could one-shot us. Look, this mine, or this shot, might actually hit us. It does. That Junkrat mine was not aimed at us. It wasn't. But if we're here, like anywhere over here on this left side, we don't get hit by it. So just, anytime you're coming off of spawn, anytime you're playing a map, right? Like, okay, so we win this fight. Anytime, like, you're setting up on first, right? You're, like, rolling out. You're like, huh, where do I want to play? Think, okay, where am I safe? Well, high ground's usually a good starting point. And then cover. This is high ground and cover. And next time you play King's Row, King's Row, excuse me, Numbani, just play here. It will go much better. This flank on the Honor right here. Okay. So from right here, I'm going to pretend you didn't just W over the cart and then go back. So right here, this right here is aggression, right? We're on the left side. Very good. Good start. But we're coming here to take an aggressive sightline on the Ana, right?
Right.
So this is nice. We take the Ana's cover, which is this cart right here. Like, this is the corner she's playing, essentially. We take that and say, nope, I'm literally just going to walk past it. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. She's going to die. That's aggression. Standing here and saying, yeah, you know, I'll get shot from wherever. That's just bad positioning. This is super, super good, what you just did.
The only reason why I disagree in this instance, one, because their team's not close enough for it to really matter that much. Two, because the ball would have eliminated me had I been close.
Huh?
On the payload, I mean. When I'm taking that aggressive sightline on near the payload on the left side,
yeah.
If I had gone towards any further towards the payload on that left side, the ball would have taken me out.
I mean, even if he does, he's going to die for it.
That's true.
And your Mercy has res, and your spawn's right here, and his spawn's in Narnia, right? Like, it's totally fine to die here, killing the Ana. Like, what's the enemy going to do about it? Push fast? Nah, fam, you're back faster than they are.
That's true. That's true. I guess you were right on this.
This is really good. And he's just going to get out. And your Mercy just popped out for some reason, but... yeah.
We had communication in this game. She just was terrible at using her util.
No kidding. Okay. Also, pretend this Reinhardt Shatter. He could accidentally hit you with it, aiming for your Sigma. If we're back here, yeah. Left side, very cool. We don't get hit by Shatter. We don't get hit by this random Junkrat. Unfortunate that your Mei dies, but I think this Transcendent's fine.
That ball kind of saved my life.
True. Nice. Your Zen is fairly clean. The positioning is the... I had a couple really good Ana clips on this map. This is a fantastic Ana map. Like, super fantastic.
Well, we switched up our comp, and so I was like...
Yeah, I agree with the, you know, like, it's kind of weird where if,
I thought our comp was just fine.
Yeah, if this guy is, well, like, Orisa, Baptiste is the pick, but, like, if he's Hog or Ball, you probably want to be on Zen to just go pew, 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 like, just shoot things. But then when he swaps to Reinhardt, he is going to need more healing, as much as I hate the phrase more healing. So we just go Ana, which is fine. Also...
Why do you hate the phrase more healing?
Huh?
Why do you hate the phrase more healing?
Because typically, so, like, we'll be running, like, Ana Brig, which, by the way, is the highest healing output in the game. I think.
Really?
No, I don't think so. And Brig heals as much as Ana. Like, literally, number for number, as much as Ana does. If she has Inspire up and throws an armor pack at someone, they get as much healing as if an Ana was hard-scoping them and hitting every shot. Except she can throw 3 armor packs at 3 different people, so she's broken, but details. Anyway, we'll be running like Ana Brig, which is plenty of healing. It doesn't matter what composition you're running. It doesn't matter what composition the enemy is running. Ana Brig is more than enough healing. But someone will say, oh, we need more healing. Like, our Reinhardt will say that because he's standing here against a Junkrat, a Pharah, and a Zenyatta. And he's like standing here waving his shield around saying we need more healing. And I'm like, bruh, what do you plan on doing there? There is no amount of healing that will save you. Stop standing on point holding a shield, expecting healers to keep you alive, and being alive somehow wins the fight. Like, that's not how that works. That's why I hate it, is because I don't think I've heard, I think one time in my entire life, have I heard someone say, we need more healing in a ranked game, and they were actually right. Literally once in my entire life.
Lot, especially like 2 years ago.
Oh, no, I hear it a lot, but only once was it actually the right call. Like, I hear it like every other game. Not actually, but like I hear it all the time, but only one time in my entire life was more healing the right call. Ever. It just isn't a thing. That's not how the game works.
That's how bronzes think. That's the sad part.
Well, I mean, generally speaking, when like our Reinhardt says we need more healing or something, no, they need to play with cover. Like there's one clip on Hanamura where my Reinhardt walks out onto point against Junkrat, Pharah, and Zenyatta, like I was saying. No, Symmetra instead of Pharah. But he's discorded. There's a Symmetra, and there's a Zenyatta who's discorded them. He walks onto point, stands in the middle of point, holding shield. His shield breaks, and he dies in 1 second. Literally, 1 second. And then says, we need more healing. And I'm like, bruh, you got one shot. Healing's not going to help you. Play the game right. Anyway, details. Okay. We sleep the ball. Once we sleep the ball, we don't have the stuff to kill him. Just leave. Leave the ball sleeping. I wouldn't even shoot the wall here. We're not going to break it. Yeah, see, the entire wall comes down. Just save your ammo, honestly.
Okay, that's fair.
Good nade. Stay high ground.
I don't.
Unfortunate.
I promise you I don't.
Yeah. I mean, like, we're Onions anyway, but, like, we're getting battered around by the ball. We have to move our mouse around a lot.
Stay out of it as much as possible.
Their Junkrat already has tire. Not bad by them.
It's amazing how, especially on these two maps specifically, how I never stay high ground, but I usually always win.
Yeah, it's because enemies, like, you'll have an easier time winning by staying high ground. Like, Your Honor, I'd like to rest my case. Stay high ground. Like, there's not much more to it. Like,
I even told my team there's nothing I could have done there.
Yeah, if we're
be high ground.
Yeah, if we're just high ground this entire fight, that doesn't kill us. And now we're still alive. We anti-nade this ball. Keep in mind, this ball lives because he gets healed. If we anti-nade him, he dies. And then we can, like, sleep their Reinhardt as he tries to recontest, which forces their Ana to touch point, which means their Ana then dies, right? Like, yeah. Just high grounds.
That was probably the dumbest ult I've ever seen.
Which one? The Shatter?
No, the one on me from ball.
Oh. Yeah, a little questionable, maybe. I mean, we'd have to go back and, like, take a closer look.
It was on me, and it was a single ult, and I'm like, dude.
One that is significant thus far. On a gameplay.
Yeah.
I think, did I get clips of that? I don't think I did, unfortunately. I had a couple really good Ana clips on this map. This is a fantastic Ana map. Like, super fantastic.
Well, we switched up our comp, and so I was like...
Yeah, I agree with the, you know, like, it's kind of weird where if,
I thought our comp was just fine.
Yeah, if this guy is, well, like, Orisa, Baptiste is the pick, but, like, if he's Hog or Ball, you probably want to be on Zen to just go pew, 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 like, just shoot things. But then when he swaps to Reinhardt, he is going to need more healing, as much as I hate the phrase more healing. So we just go Ana, which is fine. Also...
Why do you hate the phrase more healing?
Huh?
Why do you hate the phrase more healing?
Because typically, so, like, we'll be running, like, Ana Brig, which, by the way, is the highest healing output in the game. I think.
Really?
No, I don't think so. And Brig heals as much as Ana. Like, literally, number for number, as much as Ana does. If she has Inspire up and throws an armor pack at someone, they get as much healing as if an Ana was hard-scoping them and hitting every shot. Except she can throw 3 armor packs at 3 different people, so she's broken, but details. Anyway, we'll be running, like, Ana Brig, which is plenty of healing. It doesn't matter what composition you're running. It doesn't matter what composition the enemy is running. Ana Brig is more than enough healing. But someone will say, oh, we need more healing. Like, our Reinhardt will say that because he's standing here against a Junkrat, a Pharah, and a Zenyatta. And he's like standing here waving his shield around saying we need more healing. And I'm like, bruh, what do you plan on doing there? There is no amount of healing that will save you. Stop standing on point holding a shield, expecting healers to keep you alive, and being alive somehow wins the fight. Like, that's not how that works. That's why I hate it, is because I don't think I've heard, I think one time in my entire life, have I heard someone say, we need more healing in a ranked game, and they were actually right. Literally once in my entire life.
Especially like 2 years ago.
Oh, no, I hear it a lot, but only once was it actually the right call. Like, I hear it like every other game. Not actually, but like I hear it all the time, but only one time in my entire life was more healing the right call. Ever. It just isn't a thing. That's not how the game works.
That's how bronzes think. That's the sad part.
Well, I mean, generally speaking, when like our Reinhardt says we need more healing or something, no, they need to play with cover. Like there's one clip on Hanamura where my Reinhardt walks out onto point against Junkrat, Pharah, and Zenyatta, like I was saying. No, Symmetra instead of Pharah. But he's discorded. There's a Symmetra, and there's a Zenyatta who's discorded him. He walks onto point, stands in the middle of point, holding shield. His shield breaks, and he dies in 1 second. Literally, 1 second. And then says, we need more healing. And I'm like, bruh, you got one shot. Healing's not going to help you. Play the game right. Anyway, details. Okay. We sleep the ball. Once we sleep the ball, we don't have the stuff to kill him. Just leave. Leave the ball sleeping. I wouldn't even shoot the wall here. We're not going to break it. Yeah, see, the entire wall comes down. Just save your ammo, honestly.
Okay, that's fair.
Good nade. Stay high ground.
I don't.
Unfortunate.
I promise you I don't.
Yeah. I mean, like, we're Onions anyway, but, like, we're getting battered around by the ball. We have to move our mouse around a lot.
Stay out of it as much as possible.
Their Junkrat already has tire. Not bad by them.
It's amazing how, especially on these two maps specifically, how I never stay high ground, but I usually always win.
Yeah, it's because enemies, like, you'll have an easier time winning by staying high ground. Like, Your Honor, I'd like to rest my case. Stay high ground. Like, there's not much more to it. Like,
I even told my team there's nothing I could have done there.
Yeah, if we're
be high ground.
Yeah, if we're just high ground this entire fight, that doesn't kill us. And now we're still alive. We anti-nade this ball. Keep in mind, this ball lives because he gets healed. If we anti-nade him, he dies. Okay, Urian gets rezzed. Oh, no, 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 no. Nade yourself. If you ever get caught in a trap, nade yourself immediately. Nice sleep.
Well, no one ever pays attention, so I mean, like... Although this is a good habit to get into.
It is. What the heck are your DPS doing? Okay.
They're DPS and bronze. What are they not doing?
True. Okay. If you notice your DPS flanking at this point, probably shouldn't have been stepping forward into that trap. Come this way, since we don't have anything to heal on cart, and come down on your Junkrat at this point.
Okay. In my defense, I don't even ever notice traps. That's the problem I have.
Well, the thing is, though, is I'm not asking you to notice the trap here. I'm asking you to don't come this way because it's not the right play.
Well, what do you mean?
Trap aside. So, we're just talking about tempo, right?
Yes.
The enemy keeps backing up, even without our nano boost. But at this point, they're backing up. Keep them backing up. Don't let them stop, take a breather, and come back in. Don't let that happen. Keep pressing W because you can. That happens by nanoing one of your DPS. I don't care who. Your Reinhardt still in Narnia. Don't know why. Sigma not looking the right way. It's a... Okay, actually, you probably should kill the Mercy, to be fair. But your DPS are the ones who are trolling. But they're pressing W. At some fundamental base instinct of the human brain, they understand that they have had the advantage, and they want to press it. Even if they're pressing it alone, which they shouldn't be doing. They should be killing the Mercy. They still want to press it. They're going to. You can't stop them. Help them press the advantage more by nanoing your Junkrat, right? So instead of coming this way on cart, remember, don't worry about the objective, go win the fight. Like, I love flanking here as literally any character in the game except Mercy. And, even Lucio. Any character except Mercy, I love coming over here. Nano your Junkrat. He doesn't die to this shatter. He does mega damage. Yeah, he survives that. You can also nano your Mei at that point if you can see her. Don't worry about this ball. Come on cart and you'll get healing from the Valk. Don't worry about the ball. We're hard scoping a ball that we're not going to kill. Now we nano Reinhardt. Also, this nano works both ways. If they start pressing W, nano boost can like act like a wall that slows them down. It's not just to keep pressing the advantage, it's to stop the enemy from pressing the advantage is another thing it does. Get away from your Reinhardt. Nice. Okay, we end up winning it. So the nano we ended up doing was again a tempo nano. Right, okay, so we won't talk about the fact you hard scope the ball or anything. But we nano the Reinhardt here. Okay, so watch what happens. They nano their Reinhardts. Their Reinhardt pins into your team. You nano your Reinhardt, and you sleep their Reinhardt. Nice play, by the way. That slows down their aggression, right? This Reinhardt just wants to come swing into your team with his nano boost. But because you nano your Rein, he's not allowed to. But I think it could have come sooner. Also, Numbani second isn't an actual point, so... Cool, their Mei's throwing. We like that. Their ball is also throwing. Still fine. Step to the right, nade your Rein. We can still be healing him. You can still step to the right. We don't... Please don't tell me. I did. I clicked the wrong button. We're attacking objective A. What the heck? Okay. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, so here... Okay, so this wall comes up behind your Reinhardt, and we step back to our left. We step back this way, away from our Reinhardt. Don't do that. Just come here and heal him. Instead of here, like, if we just keep going this way, like, we just keep getting our Reinhardt further and further out of our sight line, just step to the right so we can see him, instead of stepping away from him, right? Like, we're like, we're just gonna step to the left. We don't need to heal.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah. So, like, here. I'll go up here. Right. So, from right here, this is the extreme example, right? From where our Reinhardt is now, we can only see him from right here. Right? We go this way. That is the opposite of this way. We're essentially walking away from him, saying, I don't really feel like healing you right now, buddy. Right? And so now he'll start to come back. So we nade him. Right? But so now, if we go ahead... So now we can see him from... here, right? Just a little to our right. But we step to our left, running away from our Reinhardt and healing him. In this case, he lives. In other cases, he probably doesn't. Usually, Maywall is a death sentence. Step to your right. This is the way you want to go. Step to your right so you can see him and heal him. Instead of running away from him, right? We're just like, bye, Rein. We don't really care. We heal our full health Sigma instead of our Reinhardt that's on the other side of the wall. I like that sleep. Oh, and nade yourself on lockers. That's unfortunate. Oh no. That ball was not looking for you. He just accidentally runs you over. Good nade.
Two most annoying players so far, Junkrat and Ball.
True.
I was calling out Junkrat behind the top. No one would listen to me.
It's unfortunate. It happens.
How did he even survive that?
The enemy Junkrat?
No, my Junkrat.
He didn't. He died.
Yeah, that's what I just realized.
Like, he doesn't. It's good that you challenge him, though, because if you just ignore him, obviously that's really bad. Oh, that ball boop's extremely unfortunate. Yep, press forward.
I would have hit that sleep.
Yeah, you would have. You definitely would have. Oh, perfect. The ball has gifted you this position. Stay here. Yep, Nano Sigma. I was going to say, so this is a tempo nano, right? The enemy's on the back foot. Most of them, but not all of them, are in spawn. You pop that nano boost so your team can keep pressing W. Now look, this ball gets staggered, Junkrat gets staggered, Sigma keeps pressing W, the Orisa's alone. That's a tempo nano. That was a really, really good nano boost by you. You can probably sleeper there. Nice nade. Scope in. Nice.
That nade was actually insane.
That nade